Conscious reality.
Why do men cheat? It's one of the most popular questions. Everybody want to know why men cheat. And I think that you believe that if you know why we cheat, then you can prevent it. You can stop it. You can do something to change it. You can probably check our phones at the right time. Probably check our emails at the right time just before we do it. Probably check our gas in our tank or our distance travel that day, the right time. You probably check our underwear, looking for the right things in the underwear. Make sure you smell it to make sure it's we're not doing it. Because you think if you know why we cheat, you can do what you need to do, all your preventative measures. All your preventive measures so that you can stop us from committing the biggest mistakes of our lives. So the question is, Kirk, why do men cheat? I'm going to give you an answer too. You want an answer? I'm going to give you an answer. But before I give you the answer, I want you to know that most of the times when a man cheats, it has nothing to do with you. It's not because of you. I mean, we might say it's because of you because we want to deflect. We want to make you feel guilty, especially if you ain't giving us none. Especially if you ain't doing much or especially if you're nagging us. We want to say it's you, especially if you already tell us or accuses us of cheating. We want to say it's your fault because you told us. It's easier that way. It's called deflection. You can right back to you. So, but I can tell you right now, it's not because of you. Well, many times it's not because of you. Another thing is that many times you begin to feel insecure and you begin to try harder and you ain't got to do all that. Because that don't mean, if a man want to cheat, he going to cheat. If a man want to cheat, that's one thing he going to do is cheat. There ain't a damn thing is going to stop him. Not you, not God, not Jesus, not Allah, not Buddha. Nobody going to stop him. Because if you want to put his little thing and put it in somebody else's thing, it is a thing going on. It's going to happen. I don't care what kind of phone he has, the flip phone, the iPhone, the Samsung phone, the Galaxy phone, whatever phone he has, he's going to get it. If he has money, if you don't have money, if a man wants to cheat, you can't stand in his way because he's going to resent you and hate you. So the thing is, if a man wants to cheat, let the man cheat. Let the man cheat in peace. And you decide if you can stay or not. But if you're going to stay, understand it's not going to stop. So the question is, why does a man cheat? A man cheats for many different reasons. Because there are many different men. Some men don't feel manly enough. So they need to feel manly. You know what somebody said? Nothing makes a man feels better than a woman. For some reason, there's a power in woman that can make a man feel more of a man. However, it's his ego being stroked. His ego is being stroked left and right. And the more ego he gets being, stroked by multiple women, he feels more of a man, but it's a false narrative. It's a false being because it's going to never stop. Because when his ego stops getting stroked, he go crazy. He don't know who he is. He confused, he's lost. So that doesn't work either. But that's one reason why we cheated, especially in the early stages, youth. The ego is loud. The testosterone is loud. It tells you, hey, get more women, especially when we lack control of the inside. See, if we can't control our finances, our emotions, our life is not in our control, cheating is the next step. Especially when we broke. When we can't have enough money to provide for ourselves and to feel like a provider, we cheat because that's where we find the controlling. Because if a woman could want me, if I can't provide, a woman still want me, then I must be doing the right thing. We cheat for different reasons. Some of us cheat because we can, it's available. It's not because she is bad. It's not because the woman that he has at home is bad or she's not good enough. It's just he cheats because that one is available. Even so, many times, the woman who he's cheating with even think that she's better than his current woman, but she's not. He's just cheating because she's there. We cheat for many different reasons. We cheat because we could afford it. We cheat because we lack good quality sex, and we want to make sure it's not that bad. So we give it to her, we give it to her, we give it to her because we're insecure. We cheat because we're insecure. No, not everybody cheat for the same reasons. I'm saying some because they're insecure, some to stroke their egos, some because they can, some because they're available, some because we are bored, some because, and you know what though, to be honest, you might disagree with this. Even if a man is happy at home, it doesn't mean that he won't cheat. His wife could do everything for him. It doesn't mean that he will not cheat. He can still do it. Maybe it's this thing inside of men. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's this thing that if we're not fulfilled completely spiritually, mentally, emotionally, we always have that little thing there that just feels empty. And another woman can fill it up quick. Do all men cheat? No. Do most men cheat? No. I'm a man who have traveled all over the world. You know, thanks to my military service of 20 plus years, and I'm still across the ocean somewhere else that you probably don't even never heard of. And I'm telling you, all men don't cheat. I've been to Asia, Europe, I've been all over the world. All men don't cheat. Please don't put it in your psyche. Everybody don't cheat. Most men don't cheat. I think you're all talking about the men who are around you. But a lot of men handle their business. And at a certain point of a man's life, he stops. Because he realizes it doesn't bring any peace to himself. It doesn't make him happy. It doesn't please who he's with. It breaks up his home, his family. He want to see his kids. So he realized, hey, you know, this shit ain't worth it. It's not worth it. So do all men cheat? Let's get it out straight. No, all men don't cheat. And if you don't believe me, travel the world and you'll see. You'll see different cultures. All men ain't the same, man. Don't give us all the same stable, the same, you know, stamp, same label. But why do we cheat? I don't know. Different men, different levels, different reasons. But let's say some of the most important ones, the most popular ones. Insecurity, from what he saw. You know, one reason why we cheat also is what we saw growing up. We believe that's what a man should do. Well, you know, let a man be a man. You ever heard it before? Let a man be a man. Boys will be boys, and we hear it and we accept it. That's why I did it when I was younger. I thought that's what men do. I swear. I'm not making excuses, but I really believe, because when I was younger, I cheated all my young days. Because I believe that's what men should do. Because everybody keep saying the same thing. Let boys be boys. Let men, you know, boys gonna, and then you hear women begin to make excuses for men. You know, let men cheat. You know, that's what they do. So I felt like, well, maybe that's true. Let me not try to be strong or try to be conscious or aware. Let me not try to be safe away from all these STDs and STIs and all them crap. Let me just do it because I'm a man. So when a man believes that he cheats because he's a man gonna cheat. Naturally. There's many different reasons why men cheat, man. Sometimes the woman that they have is stressing the hell out of them. They're stressing them. See, that's another reason. Nobody wants to hear that. You know, men cheat. They have a woman at home. She ain't doing shit. She ain't doing much for him. She ain't helping him out. She nags and complains all day. Listen, he cheats for that reason. It's not, I mean, no, don't get me wrong. It's still him. And he's still making a decision to do it. But a lot of times, I don't think women see what they do either. Now, up to this point, I ain't blaming women yet. I'm just telling you what, you know, cause and effect. Sometimes you nag and complain and sometimes women don't give the man. See, sometimes a man marries a woman. Let's be honest. Let's talk really real stuff here. Man marries a woman on false pretense. When he dated her, no, I'm not making excuses, but when he dated her, he gets all the sex that he wants. When they get married, sex stops. But we have all life. We have all our life to have sex. Now, his testosterone don't stop. His hormones don't stop. She stopped. Now, what he's going to do most of the times, he finds someone else. He don't want to leave his wife. So he finds someone else to make sure he can release. Using his hand is very boring. I'm giving you reasons. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Just cut that right or wrong. It's right, it's wrong, it's not right. I don't care if it's right or wrong. I'm telling you reasons. That's all I'm giving you, reasons. I'm not telling you which is right or which is wrong. I know some of you are only fixated on the, but men should, women should, men shouldn't. Okay, whatever men should or shouldn't do, you can't stop what they are doing. I'm just telling you information. That's it. Sometimes you gotta, hey, do what you gotta do. They do what they do. Maybe sometimes, you know, you marry a man, give him what he wants. Give him what he desires. You know, for a lot of times, that's why he married you. Because he likes you, he want to sleep with you, you want to lay down with you want to do what it is, and he wants to do with you. When you talking about I can't, and you begin to play with it, and you begin to get mad and hold it back, you making people, I ain't saying that you're making them do it, but sometimes, you know, your cause can cause something to happen. It can have an effect. Why do men cheat? Different reasons. Is he a bad person because he cheats? Maybe he struggled with something. Maybe just like how fat folks like food and candy and they have addictions to food and they can't stop. Maybe he has addiction to what he wants and he can't stop either. See, we always think that cheating is the worst thing ever. People have problems. Some struggle with food, some struggle with drugs, some struggle with alcohol, some struggle with cheating. It's the same thing. It's called a self-control issue. That's what it is, a self-control issue. When you lack self-control in an area of your life, something falls. Your marriage falls, your health falls, your family falls, your career falls, because you struggle with something. You have an addiction, whether it's porn or your phone or sugar, junk, alcohol, something. Look at the big picture. People struggle with self-control. So are you a bad person because you struggle with cigarettes? Probably not. Are you a bad person because you struggle with alcohol addiction? Probably not. Are you a bad man because you struggle with cheating? Probably not. It's just a part of some people's nature or some people's life. Something that they've been doing for many years. Something that they believe that they should do. Something that they are driven to do for some reason or the other. Somebody may, that's just, yeah, I don't know. So why do men cheat? I don't know. Then the different reasons. You can't figure out one reason why. You can't try to say why when men cheat. It's just, it don't make no sense. Why do women cheat? I would never know. Because when you all cheat differently. Y'all fall in love and stuff. Y'all fall in love with it. Y'all be emotional and y'all be loving that dude, and that's some hurtful stuff. But why do men cheat? Sometimes it means nothing. Sometimes it's just getting this stuff out. Sometimes it's just a release. Sometimes he loved the woman too. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes he fall in love with a woman too. Sometimes he loved the woman. How can you love the woman? Well, I don't know. Ask somebody who do. Because just because you can't. Anyways, that's just a conversation. I could be completely wrong. Nothing is right. Who knows? But you gather your own information. But when you gather your information, be open-minded. Try to understand. Try to have an open mind. Try not to use so much judgment. Try not to, hey, you're weak and you're weak. You know, you can't. Do you tell people who struggle with food addiction that how weak they are? And tell them that you're weak, you're not a woman because you struggle with food addiction. You big and do you do that? No. Because people struggle with things. What makes one right and one the other? Because the one hurt someone else. I know, I get it. So, you know, I get it. But some people can't control. If people could control their lives, nobody would be on drugs, nobody would be fat, nobody would be obese, nobody would be this, nobody would be that. But the truth is, people struggle with certain things. That's a different side to look at it. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. Please, if you have comments or questions or something, just put it in the comments. And I'll make a video on it. If you have questions about videos that you want me to make or address, put stuff in the comment section. I will be happy and glad to do a video on it. You all have a beautiful day.